If you're planning on adopting a kitten anytime soon, I have one piece of advice for you. Don't bother buying cat toys. The various miscellaneous pieces of trash that find their way to your floor will do just fine. Used napkins, leftover pieces of plastic, old receipts that fall out of your pocket. Sooner or later, you'll see it being batted around in between the tiny little paws of your furry new companion. I got my kitten, Louise, when I was 24, having just moved into my own place for the first time. It was kind of exciting because it was a fairly nice house, small but comfortable, and even more incredibly, within my price range. I mean, don't get me wrong or anything, I'm not dirt poor, one of the benefits of working for the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, but still, this was a house. An actual honest-to-goodness house. Not a room, not an apartment, not a condo. A house. And it was mine. But I didn't want all that space to myself, so with no girlfriends or boyfriends, I decided to get Louise. I had bought all of these fancy, colorful cat toys and was just a little annoyed when Louise ignored all of them in favor of the crap left carelessly around my house. But I could never get too upset with her. She could murder someone, and just one innocent look later, all would be forgiven. She was a beautiful kitten, with a dull, pale yellow coat with dark stripes and spots running down her body. Her long legs and a pair of dark marks under her eyes made her look almost cheetah-like. Of all her toys, her favorite was by far a small red Christmas bow that she stole from me while I was wrapping presents. She swatted that thing from one end of the house to the other until the color had nearly faded and the sheen was all but gone. The only thing stranger than being enraptured with garbage is being enraptured with nothing, which also happened regularly to Louise. I'd just be sitting on the couch at night, watching Doctor Who or whatever, and I'd hear her little paws pounding furiously across the floor, only to see her explode from behind a corner, seemingly in pursuit of a mouse. But there was nothing. I tried to find anything that might have her attention, be it a dust bunny, a stray shadow, a bug, anything. But as far as I could tell, she just liked chasing phantoms all around the house. She was absolutely determined to catch them. She'd leap up onto counters and tables in a single bound, seemingly forgetting the threat of the spray bottle. She'd halt in her tracks, spin around, and bolt off toward the other end of the house. Her constant exploring and hunger for new toys unearthed many lost treasures, puzzle pieces, a chicken nugget that got dropped and swept under the couch, old batteries, things like that. Things long past their point of usefulness and served no better purpose than to entertain the cat. One night, when I was eating dinner, I saw Louise enthusiastically playing with some new piece of trash, rolling around, pawing at it with sheer delight. I could tell from the lack of any kind of clacking sound that it wasn't plastic or metal. It must have been softer. I saw the Christmas bow she loved so much gathering dust in a corner by the front door. Whatever it was, she seemed to love it just as much, and she bounded from the kitchen to the living room with it between her paws. Finally growing curious as to what this might be, I got up and went over to see what she'd found. When I was about 3 feet away, I saw what appeared to be a small human ear being toyed with by my kitten. Taking it from her, I knew instantly that it wasn't fake, and I saw the torn flesh on the back. As I examined it with disgust, Louise started patting my leg, meowing as she waited for me to give it back.